So here are a few of the changes. One, in the book, the story is basically told through Captain Walton's letters to his sister. They find Victor in pretty rough shape on the ice, and he tells the story, which ultimately ends with the creature showing up in the boat to witness the death of his creator. In the movie, the creature shows up at the boat before Victor even begins telling his story, and there's a short battle scene on the ice, and the creature eventually tries to roll the boat over while it's frozen in place. He eventually sinks into the ice after being shot several times with a blunderbuss. In the book, the mom is the daughter of one of Alphonse Frankenstein's oldest friends. Once her father dies, Alphonse figures that the best way to take care of her is to marry her and have kids with her. Different world back then, I guess. In the movie, the mom's backstory is completely erased. Alphonse is not a kind character who dotes on his son and his wife and would sacrifice anything for them like he is in the novel. Instead, he hates them both with the film, even alluding to the fact that Alphonse let the mother die in childbirth while giving birth to William. In the book, Caroline dies from scarlet fever after contracting it while watching over Elizabeth. Another weird change is the death of Alphonse Frankenstein. In the book, he doesn't die until the very end. He has to sit and watch all the misfortune brought upon his family because of Victor, and eventually dies of a broken heart. In the movie, he dies after a war crept onto their estate, forcing Victor and William to be split amongst their relatives. One of the most jarring changes in the movie is what they did with Elizabeth. Literally everything about her time in this movie is not in the book whatsoever. In the book, she is rescued from poverty by Alphonse and Caroline, adopted into the family, and promised to Victor as a future bride. I'm not going to get into the weirdness of that, so you can unpack all that on your own time. In the movie, she's betrothed to William when Victor meets her. They have somewhat of a flirtatious relationship. It's her uncle, however, that really makes the movie turn for the bizarre. In the book, there is no uncle, but in the movie, the uncle is dying from typhus, I think it was, and only funds Victor's experiment because he wants his brain to be put into the creature, thinking it will save him. It doesn't, and he ends up dying after accidentally falling through a giant hole in the floor of Victor's laboratory that is there for seemingly no other reason at all except for somebody to fall through.